So I'm an empath and I actually care about traumatized to death people. I would have to say I babysat a traumatized woman. I'd prefer to call her lady. Alright, and 3 hours I spent with her. She's shouting about being pregnant. And, well, oh, that's great. She's out in the hot sun. And now they want her pregnant. And they're all working against her. Okay. Backtrack. Okay. Traumatized people. What year? What year? You were pregnant. What year? How old are your children? Early teens. 20s, 30s. First time she's ever told me this. First time. Know nothing about her story. She only has 3. Okay. Certainly can't be pregnant now. Certainly it would be very hard. I can get... my period just stopped. I never went through menopause. I think my body's shocked enough. Seriously, I never went through menopause. My period just stopped. That was 2019. So, this woman doesn't, I talked to her for like 3.5 months. Like, on and off. I'm not sitting out in the damn hot sun. Yeah, I actually, bought her a smoothie today, right? And it was in the shade. Okay. Like, she really, my heart goes out to her, and I don't understand why a church doesn't feel sorry for Donna, the atheist. Is that her name? Alright, 2014, there's no reason. Who knows what happened to Melody? Who knows about this lady that I spoke with today? Okay. It's like, really? Like, she screamed about shit that happened 10 years ago. But that's the way... She's never dealt with it. Guess what? I'm the empath. I asked for it. I got it out of her. Like, no! What did I do? I got it out of her. Okay. And, alright. She never worked through that. And so that's the way Earth on hell is. For the majority of victims, they never ever deal with the hell that was created in their life by their insane abusers. That's just the way it is. I would say God's blood made me sane. Shit. Now wait a minute. She doesn't have anything against Jesus. Alright, that's the only thing that possibly heal her by. She was shouting and shit. I'd shout, but she didn't. When people do not listen to you and they're like, well, why didn't you just report it? There was no way I could report anything ever in my life because of my really, really awful, insane situation. I'm trying to explain to her. Man. So, I can't, She happened to be a drug addict in the past. Okay. Yeah, it made her feel a little better, but it certainly didn't help her out at all. But now, really bad stuff happened to her. Really, really, really awful, intentional, really bad shit. Okay, people, when you just have one little, an insane abuser could have, all the power of the world and do whatever the hell they want to do. But when you have like a whole bunch of people who get together and work against the victim, yeah, that's pretty bad. And that's basically sounds like what happened to her. Like she's just like in shock. Yeah, seriously, I got this out of her. I guess I tell my story to her that she never listens to, and she doesn't know and she thinks I know all the people she knows. I thought she was inconsiderate, but she's has brain damage from trauma. So naturally, when you're attacked, like years and years and years of your life, it's still there. I prayed for her the one time she was really, really sick. She accepted my prayer I wrote down for her, and she put it away. She accepted another positive poster and put it away. I can at least write a positive prayer for her, and she can put it away. Now, what I'm going to do is, okay, I gave you other pieces of paper. Can you, find them for me? Because I think she lost them. Yeah, she's homeless. That's just what happens to homeless people. You just lose everything. So, I was, curious. Now I gave you nice little positive poster. A positive prayer poster. Do you know where they're at? Yeah, they're there somewhere. Okay. That probably means no. Okay. But it's okay for me to, go out of my way for a traumatized victim like this lady is. And, yeah, seems like she was a little bit crazy. Talked about, 10 whole years ago. But guess what? I asked for it. I got all of her hell out of her. And she's screaming. Who the hell's gonna... there's nobody... it could happen, but it's when you pass age 50, it's hard to get realistically really. I'm are you sure? I said, well, when's the last time you had periods? She doesn't even know. Okay, maybe she already went through menopause and she doesn't even. Her life is that bad. I don't know why a church doesn't step in for her and the homeless woman and Melody for, why not? God. A church can do something. Now I'm going to bring up a church that I will always make fun of because I can. Richard Lorenzo Jr. Church. Did they ever help out a homeless person? His little church in Florida. Did he ever help out a homeless person? Because I know I don't know what happened to Melody. She might have died. Which is very sad. Very, very sad. Not making fun of that. Not making fun of that at all. But I know 2 women that asked Richard Lorenzo. Please. Please, Pastor Richard Lorenzo. That's the only, I don't go to church, so I'm just picking one. Please, Richard Lorenzo. Little church in Florida. Please help out this lady who's traumatized to death. That I got some of her stuff out. And she admits that she needs healing. And this woman is not a believer, but she still deserves your help because she was traumatized to death. Please, Richard Lorenzo, I know 2 women that need housing right now. Please, Richard Lorenzo Jr., little tiny church in Florida. Please, help them out. I don't know any pastors' names here. Maybe I want to know. Because, they should have helped them out. Don't go to a homeless person should be able to get helped out from local churches around, not from distant churches. And the local churches around shouldn't be given away to missionaries all across the seas. Let's raise $1 million so we can take jets out to Timbuktu and make sure that we have all the right equipment so we don't get malaria or whatever diseases and whatever's out there. Make sure that we have our bee costumes that we can't get bitten. Whatever shit. Missionaries. Missionaries walking backwards. Touch them and they bleed. Might mean something to you. It ain't nothing to me. Tom Petty. Late Tom Petty. It ain't nothing to me. Great song. Why, Richard Lorenzo Jr. from the little church in Florida? Well, that is a great secular song right there. It ain't nothing to me. That sings a lot of truth. There's a lot of secular songs, Richard Lorenzo Jr., that are truthful. Yeah. I want you to at least make a video and say, I was wrong. Some secular music is spectacular. Okay. So, yeah. And what I hate when I babysit these people, like the one woman that's 20 years older than me, lives in a trailer, my so-called friend, and this acquaintance lady that I know, they want me to spend the day with them. Like, what the hell? They don't do nothing for me. I'm their entertainment. I'm entertaining them, but I'm like, okay, I'm glad that I gave that lady life today. I'm glad. Nobody does care about her. I cried and I said, I do care. That's why I was there for 3 hours later. What can I do? I could never do anything my whole life. I was never helped. God knows that. Even up to this point in time. I'm going to be 54. 54. Real soon. And I hope to make it. And I hope, everything turns out all right. And I can, possibly help her out. I don't know if she's actually... she did stop doing drugs, I think. Wait a minute. Is her mind that fucked up that the bad drugs really fucked up her brain? Not bad. I think if you're able to eat healthy, okay, she could, help out whatever is wrong. Now, she did admit more than once that she has brain damage from her abuse today. Okay. Which is true. Okay. It's very true. I'm glad that I got that. I was able to pull out her pain. I'm happy that I have that gift to care. Not exactly, but a tiny bit similar to Sybil and the counselor. I was the counselor today. I was the counselor that cared, trying to figure out, okay, what is really going on here? You can't be fucking pregnant. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Let me back this up. You have 3 kids. I never knew one was in his 30s. I never knew one was in his 20s, and one's 13. Okay. That's the last kid. You're not pregnant. Okay, you're talking about time warp. 10 years in the past. Almost 10 years in the past. Time warp. She was traumatized to death and not able to get that out. And still determined that people are paranoid that everyone is against her. I had to cry to her today, say, I'm not against, I'm for you, I'm not against you. Yeah. And I will write her a prayer and give it to her today. It's hot as hell out. She's out and bakes out in the sun. She said, that's nuts. And she wants me to sit out nuts. I'm like, what the hell, man? No way, I can't take that shit. I'm just, God, stressed out all the time, never have anything. I was given something, June, and it's taken away this month. Immediately, just take it away. What the hell? That's my, I didn't have anything to do with that. I didn't create any hell in my life. Oh, I mean, I have to admit that, yes, I did, yes. Yes, I have to admit that when I blacked out, yes, horrifying things happened, and that is my fault for choosing to drink that much to get blacked out. And it is all my fault. I can admit to that. I always admitted to the drugs that I did. And in my paperwork, who lied and said that I am in denial of doing drugs? I was only a pothead and an alcoholic ever in my life. And I never denied that. Who denied? Who says I am in denial? Why was that written out on my paperwork? Oh, well, she's in denial. What? Who the hell said that? Oh, my abuser said that. Oh, of course. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I was never in denial of being a pothead or alcoholic. A potaholic or alcoholic? Nope, never. Nope. I totally openly admitted to that. And I totally openly admitted that, yeah, I wish I had more of God's cocaine from 1988. Yeah. And in my opinion, what's wrong with doing a line of cocaine every 2 weeks? How could you be a drug addict? How could that be bad for you? If it's not, doesn't have fentanyl in it or formaldehyde or the trank, whatever the hell trank is, or the animal. If it doesn't have anything bad in it and it's pure, how can that hurt you? Whatever. Am I allowed to say that? What about God's herb? Pot. What about God's herb? What if you only smoked one joint? What if you only smoked a half of a joint the beginning of the week, right? And then the fourth day, you smoked the rest of the half of the joint. Is that bad? You're certainly not a pothead. You're certainly not... Now, this is the biggest question of all. Would anyone ever be disciplined enough to be able to do that? I don't think so. Pothead, people want their drugs every day. Just nutty people. Okay, I mean, I feel sorry for people and I can't do one thing for them. But, at least I can write a prayer. And even if that prayer that I'm writing to this lady, giving it to her today, even if she reads it once, you know what? That is worth it. For me just to sit down, hot sun, here you go. And then I have to leave in 5 minutes. Like, you're leaving already? What the fuck? I spent fucking 3 hours with you today. Oh my God. These people have, no sense of time. Pretend a lot narcissist, what you just spent the whole day with him. My woman that I knew, my so-called friend, lives in a trailer 20 years ago. I mean, she's 20 years older than me, but I met her about 20 years ago. She wants me to spend the whole day with her. Same insecurities as pretend a lot narcissist, as this lady I just met today. As, that's no respect to me. Yeah, I need my own time. I think if you spend high quality time with someone for an hour talking to them, that should be good enough. But some people are really far gone. I mean, I'd give up on this lady that I talked to today if I, let's just say I won the lottery, which I forgot to play. But, okay. Let's just say I won the lottery. Okay, I give the lady I talked to... Alright. If nothing happens in 2 months, right? If she's still in the state of mind that she is today, I mean, yeah, I'm paying for the hotel room, paying for her food, paying for her not to have any drugs in that fucking hotel room. Okay, make sure all this is cleared, and she's still she's still thinking what happened 13 years ago is happening right now. I have a problem with that. Then, that's... She has the best environment. What's going on, like... How did Sybil ever make it with that counselor? I mean, Sybil was, like, really, really probably, like, the most far-gone person. Oh, shit, then there's Jeffrey Dahmer and all the other fucking serial killers. Okay. They're really far gone. Woo! Okay, the serial killers. Zodiac killer. The serial killers are way far gone. Okay. But Sybil being abused to death, she was super far gone. And her counselor just loved her. I have to watch that movie again, man. I mean, just because of the counselor. I mean, okay, a movie should be remade about Sybil, and the movie just focused on the counselor. Just take out all the abuse, because you don't have to see that shit. Just like, okay, abuse. We have to know we have to know about the insane Sybil's mom sticking knitting needles up her daughter's vagina in front of the children, raping her right in front of her schoolmates. In the movie. And pretend all narcissist says it was never in the movie. Like, of course you wouldn't ever notice anything about child molestation. Because why? Because he's a child molester. Child molesters wouldn't know that shit, right? No, I never told you at the Richard Roberts Convention Center that someone was raping a child in the bathroom. I never said that. Yeah, he did. Where? You just made that up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is really sick to say, but he probably wanted to join in because he's that sick. It probably turned... Ew, this is gross, but probably true. He probably got a boner because he was watching a child being child molested at the Richard Roberts Convention Center. It's the whole truth. That's probably the truth. Oh, why wouldn't it be? He's a sicko. He's beyond a sicko. Like, what the hell? I lie all the time. Never